defense. There's an on-ball and an off-ball defense that we're going to cover. Off-ball defense has its subcategories such as help side defense, denial defense, post help side D, and we'll go over all of that here. But right now let's start with the first one, which is on-ball defense. I'll explain that to you. And before we get started, let's just quickly go over the advantages and disadvantages of playing strict on-ball defense after Carmelo stops jumping around. If you're a good user defender, good at blocking, stealing, timing shots, knowing when to swat block or just disturb a shot, then it's big for you. Because wherever the ball goes, you go. And whoever shoots the ball, you're going to be on them at all times. So in that aspect, it's an advantage. Also, it's an advantage when the offense becomes predictable. If you're playing someone, especially online, that likes to use one particular player or a star player, once they pass the ball and you lock onto that defender, if you're a good on-ball defender, then it works to your advantage because their offense becomes predictable. It becomes a one-player offense. Same thing with the computer. The computer sometimes will start passing the ball to their go-to player. If you're able to user and on-ball defend him very well, you can get the advantage, get defensive rebounds, steals, turnovers, blase, blase. A huge disadvantage to on-ball defense is the ball can move faster than you can switch. This game has one-touch passing in it. If I pass to one of my offensive players and use one touch, that ball is whipped faster than you can switch. So where that comes into play is you're switching late and I'm already making a move or going into my shot. Therefore, that means I have the advantage. So it has its pros and cons like every other defense does, and we'll just go through a couple of things here to show you an example of playing on-ball defense. Stay with lock on here, lock on D, switch. If you want to defeat a person that continually plays on-ball defense, the number one way you do it is by running plays. Because what happens is people come off picks and they're not in position, and although I switched here, he's already up in the air. This is considered an open jumper in NBA 2K. And exactly what it was. I kind of overran it here. He already threw the shot up. Splashes for my trouble. Okay, on the offensive side, I'm just jacking shots up, so don't worry about the score. Try to get as many defensive possessions as possible. Here's another example of being at a disadvantage while playing strict on-ball defense. While we're playing on-ball defense, John Salmons is making a cut towards the goal. Dante Jones, whose defensive awareness isn't high at all, he gets caught up between him and Carmelo. The ball is passed. John Salmons gets the ball, makes a layup. We get scored. Back in the half-court set. On-ball, on-ball. Enticing Joakim Noah, who can't shoot at all, enticing him to shoot the jumper. Yeah, we were late getting a hand up. However, Joakim Noah wasn't going to make that shot regardless. He's a horrible shooter. And we enticed him to shoot. He bricked. Nice defensive rebound. And we get to run on a fast break. Alright. Whew. Almost got us there. Good help there, good help. In this case, Derrick Rose isn't a very super big threat from the outside. He's not like a Steve Nash type player that's going to bust you every time he shoots. So it would be better for me to play off him a little bit until he hits a shot or two. And the good thing about that is that helps us guard from the back for the backdoor cut. Right here I'm pressing X. That's why he kind of moved there, and the ball also hit my head. But of course the animation comes up where I get the steal. So playing on the ball defense was actually very good there, seeing as though that I knew what was about to happen and I was trying to anticipate the pass, and therefore it was very useful for me to be playing on ball, strict on ball defense.
To the open. Dishes to Gordon. Miller doesn't baseline.
Here's another slight problem with playing 100% strict on-ball defense. If you're in a congested area, there's more than one defender around, and you just press A instead of icon switch, you could end up being on a man that's not the ball handler's defender. Like in this scenario here, I didn't press A. I didn't use my icon switching to get Dante Jones, which is guarding Ben Gordon. I just pressed A, and that ended up me being on Nene, who is Brad Miller's man. And once the computer recognized that Nene was going towards Ben Gordon, pass to the open guy. There's no way I can recover. Brad Miller is a very good shooter.
You went into the stratosphere to pull that one down. That man can elevate. Passes it to Salmons. Gets it baseline. To Heinrich. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Gordon. Yanks it down.
This defensive stop is a very good example of when playing strict 100% on-ball defense can work to your advantage, and that's when things become predictable, such as the shot clock running down. When the shot clock's running down and it gets to about 2-1, you know someone has to shoot. So by switching to that player, you can play very, very good defense. And here the shot clock is running down. Actually, it's at, if I can see it, it's at 3. It's at 3 here. Ben Gordon is getting past the ball. He's receiving the ball. I switched to Carmelo, and I have got this shot covered. That is not going in. That's not going in. That's great defense by Carmelo. And of course that was a brick. Everybody's blocking out. Good rebounding. And we go into our transition offense. Good D, Carmelo.
The pass to Noah.
While playing on-ball defense, knowing exactly what the computer's going to do, Joakim Noah slipped for a layup. Nene didn't get back. But I knew he was going to go for the steal, so if you notice there, I'm already swiping at the ball for the steal attempt. The ball hits me, and I'm able to get a steal and start my transition offense. Go, Melo, go.